Wilson Morales here from Black Women TV, talking to O'Shea Jackson, who's back for season 2 of Swagger. Obviously, the thing I always say is that when people, there's so much glut right now of Black entertainment, whether it's TV shows and movies, streaming channels, networks, or whether you decide to go to theater. And when it comes to a TV show, people want to be committed. And sometimes they have to wait till season 2, knowing that the cast is coming back. Because sometimes, you see season 1, then it gets canceled. I'm like, I put all this emotion. Now that we're in season 2, people can play catch up. What are we getting from Ike this season?
Ike has a new territory this season to deal with. Before in season 1, he kind of had his idea of what his life is going to be laid out already. I had my AAU team. I had my not necessarily dream job at not Home Depot. So, but of course, new things, new doors open, and Ike sees the opportunity. But now the stakes are higher as far as the players go. We are in their senior year of high school. Ike is kind of feeling a little out of place because it's not the AAU team Swagger anymore, and they got their own coach and they got their own thing happening, and he's just trying to find his place, and things happen to lead him back to where he is accustomed to as far as the team goes. But it's also new territory for him, being a father of a young lady who's starting her life in school and everything that goes into being a new parent. And so it's another shift, another adjustment that Ike has to make on and off the court. And he might have a little bit of a nemesis, Mr. Orlando Jones, my guy. But cooler heads shall prevail, perhaps.
So at the end of the day, obviously, I'm assuming that all of the episodes have been shot. Are we going to still get to, are we going to get to, is there room left to know more about Ike should we get a season 3?
Oh man, well, I'll say this. When you have a creator like Reggie Robb, I feel like there will always be room for more. He'll always think of something. It's, I know it is a character that I feel deeply connected to. I love the game of basketball so much. Before I was an actor, I was coaching my little brother. So like me and the character have so many parallels. My little girl just finished her first year kindergarten, doing big things, had her little graduation. And so I mean, me and Ike grow together. So however long Ike need me, I'll need Ike.
When you say grow together, this is a series now, and obviously you're working with directors and writers. How have you grown doing a series as opposed to a film as an actor?
Oh, it's definitely a different ball game. Different muscles are being used. It's more of a marathon, less of a sprint. When you do a film, you're really with that character, depending on the size of your role, depends on how long you're going to really be infused with that character. It's so different being somebody for an hour and a half as opposed to a season long. Every episode is damn near a mini movie. Mm-hmm. So it gives you more time as a performer to you want to get to know who you're dealing with. It allows you to be more immersed over a long period of time. It allows you to stretch your arc a little bit more and to kind of have the slow cook a little bit with your performance. And it's fun. It definitely is a struggle being away from home for 6 months at a time, but it allows you as a performer to flex muscles you didn't know you had. I'm obviously, we all love the movies. But as a screenwriter, I went to USC for screenwriting. As a fellow screenwriter, I understand the importance of a strong writing team for a series. And when they know a character, and when you start to also feel intertwined, then it's a weird piece of gold that you both find as a team to make a real human appear, and it allows our audience to really feel attached because you see them weekly as opposed to just a flash in the pan that you get from a movie. So it allows you to connect to your audience, allows you to connect to your character in a way that's just kind of hard to do in an hour and a half film.
Speaking of being away in films, it's been 6 years, and I saw you post something recently. Is Den of Thieves 2 really happening?
Well, I'm doing it right now. I'm in Spain right now, filming Den of Thieves. They got me on this terrible workout regimen and diet. I've lost 30 to 35 pounds already. I'm going for 50. I can't let Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan keep getting away with this. So, let them know I'm on my way. And yeah, I'm feeling good. Best shape I've been in my whole life. It's a beautiful feeling. Me and Gerard Butler can't wait for everyone to see Den of Thieves. Don't know a release date yet. We're still in the middle of filming, but we almost done.
Are you guys the only ones from the original film coming back?
Let me tell you, my favorite part about Den of Thieves 1 is that everybody died, but me.
Well, no, I think Mo McRae lived.
Yeah, they cops, bro. I can't give away nothing, but just know Donnie Wilson will strike again.
So it's good that he obviously has gone back. And 6 years, hey, it's like when they say you're ready to do this, you was ready to do this, right?
Absolutely, 100%. And in those 6 years, it allowed me to grow as a performer. Den of Thieves 1 was my third movie ever, so it was, I've definitely grown as not only a person, but as a performer. I knew what this role was gonna demand of me, for us to kind of strike lightning twice. It's been fun. It's been fun, but action movies hard on the body, man. We just finished a week of nights coming home when the sun comes up 5 days in a row. But I had to make my interview, for my guy. I had to be here for it.
And to finish that off, for those who have not caught up with season 1, what's a good reason to now start watching Swagger?
Swagger is it's a treat. It's a basketball show that, of course, we have what Reggie Rock likes to call our revolutionary way of filming basketball that other shows, Winning Time, took from us. But just the way that we handle it, all the shots that you see made in the show are really by us. They are all continuous. You will not see no jump cuts and edits of the ball going in. We really out there, really having to do our thing. And at its core, Swagger is a family show that speaks to values and a way of love that I think is missing. It's such a fast moving pace life out there that people forget that the family core or the loved ones that you have around you, your support system, and the importance of that and what that can do for the development of a young person. And we speak to that in multiple ways. It's a fun ride. You're gonna have some laughs, you're gonna have some tears, and you get to watch basketball. I mean, what's better than that?
Enough said. We'll be looking forward to it. O'Shea, appreciate you talking to me. Appreciate you taking the time to make this happen. Obviously, Swagger season 2 is coming up soon. Obviously, we're gonna see you again in Den of Thieves. Make sure you stay alive, so we can get maybe a franchise out of this. 2 is good.
And
get more.
I ain't died yet, and nothing I did. So just keep me in your prayers, Wilson. Just keep me in your prayers.
We will do. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Take care.